Hey everybody, it's the Buko Boys.
Welcome back. I am DVO, Derek Van Otten.
And I'm Dale.
Sons of Gregory Van Otten. And we're coming at
the
you.
Van Otten lineage.
Post-Halloween, if you guys are done with your Halloween candy coma.
I didn't even get any candy this Halloween.
I know. I didn't either. And I feel bad because I'm supposed to cash it on my dad tax of rummaging through, candy stash. But I didn't get any.
Yep, me neither. So my daughter decided that this year she just wasn't into she's too old now. She decided that she's too old now. It just feels weird trying to trick or treat now.
I can relate. I mean, she's in high school, so.
Yeah. So I'm like, yeah, I understand, but kind of wish you'd go trick or treating one more time.
My daughter, she kind of did. She went with her little cousins, and she kind of got some candy. But I don't think she got a lot. I think she ended up giving it all to them.
Well, I told you could have taken your newborn out, but at the same time it was really cold, so I understand.
Well, yeah, here in Utah it snowed like 2 days before Halloween or something like that. It was freezing.
Yeah, it was really cold on Halloween.
But I was really busy. I didn't think I was going to be busy because it was like, it's Halloween. People won't want really me to come over. I was wrong. I was very busy Halloween instead. So.
Right, and I never get trick or treaters like I've said before. And as I'm getting ready, all of a sudden I got trick-or-treaters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but luckily I didn't hear the doorbell ring, and for some reason the Wi-Fi screwed up with the update with my Vivint alarm.
Okay.
So it wasn't making noise when somebody rang the doorbell. It wasn't making any noise in the house.
Okay.
So I got the notification on my watch, and I was like, oh shoot, someone's at the door. I don't have any candy, I better shut up. Good thing the dogs didn't hear it. So then I was in the garage and I heard more kids are coming around.
Okay.
Oh man, are you kidding me? There's all of a sudden now this year kids are coming around. So I hurried and put a note on the door saying, sorry, no candy yet, still not home.
Were you hoping that no one would come to the door when you were sticking it on?
Yes. I was very scared of that, so I was trying to be really sneaky that no one can see me when I opened the door and slapped it on and closed it real fast.
Funny. That's pretty funny.
I wasn't expecting trick-or-treaters this year, so I was very surprised that I would have had like 2 or 3.
That's funny.
And I was like, if I would have known, the only thing I could have gave them was a pen. I could have gave them a pen.
A pen?
This is an expensive pen, though.
And a really nice one?
Really nice gelosity.
Well, speaking of nice gifts in people's Halloween bags, I have a fun story. This lady in California, she was at a relative's house, kind of helping passing out candy, and she realized later that she had lost her mother's wedding ring.
While she was handing out candy.
She was handing candy. So her mother passed away about 20 years ago, and she's been wearing her mother's wedding ring every day. And she thinks what happened was, as she was outside handing out candy, that your hands kind of shrink up a little bit in the cold. She thinks what she's putting, I guess it sounded like she was like giving like big handouts, and her ring must have fell in someone's bag.
That sucks so bad.
That's crazy, right? Oh my god.
Did you ever follow up to find out if she ever found it?
No, I didn't. I hope, because this was in California and I saw it on the local news, and I hope someone turned it in for her, because that's obviously very sentimental, but at the same time that sucks. I feel bad.
Would suck so bad.
But someone got a really awesome treat in their Halloween bag though.
Yeah, for sure.
And now I start wondering, because I don't know who this kid is, right? What kind of family they come from? Is it like they have a really good, wholesome family? Like, oh my gosh, where could this come from? And they might seek it out. Or it's a kid that's kind of very independent and is like, interesting, just throws it around, doesn't really know the significance of it and cares for it. It makes me wonder.
Yeah, what happened to it if the kid tossed it? Or...
Because, who knows how old this ring is, too. This could be like a 60-year-old ring that's not.
They could have thought they got some costume jewelry, Halloween.
Oh yeah, you're
toy,
right.
And they probably who gave me this crap?
Oh man,
And it's like 14 karat gold, and they toss it.
I'm so curious what happened now.
Yeah, that would really suck. Really, really suck.
So kind of interesting little story there.
But on the other hand, finding something like that would be pretty awesome.
Finding something like that would be awesome, especially if it was just kind of like an accident.
Yeah, I mean, if you were trick-or-treating and find a ring in your bag, but there was no way you were going to find out which house it came from. No way of backtracking to everybody's house. You're just going to be like, well, looks like I came up on a ring.
Well, we have a mutual friend that found something, right?
Yeah, they did. They found it was a carat and a half.
Of a diamond?
Yeah.
Ooh. So they found this at an airport, right?
Yeah.
So, like, just in the bathroom.
Yeah, just in the bathroom, just chilling there.
I don't understand why people take off their... Sorry, I'm getting choked up on my own spit. I don't understand why people take off their rings to wash their hands. I don't get it. People do that. Maybe I don't see it as much anymore, but I remember, like, you're in the bathroom, I remember seeing a guy take off his ring, put it down, wash his hands, and put his ring back on. I remember seeing that a lot. I don't know if people still do that.
I
don't get it.
I know it dulls down your jewelry, like it dulls the gold, and the more you wash it, the more shine it kind of the polish it washes away, and you have to get it repolished.
Yeah.
But that's really the only thing they say about saying not to wash it. I know, like, when it comes to diamond rings and stuff, soap, when you're using soap and washing your hands, like, a lot of your dead skin cells get caught under the diamond and stones, especially when it's wet and it clogs it all up and it gets all gross.
All right.
So, and then it also dulls the stones and dulls the gold. So they say that's the only reason why. I could see not showering with it, but washing your hands is, I would say, yeah, because you probably got some filth up in that ring.
Yeah, it's true. I never understood, especially in a public place like the airport. Oh, gosh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, maybe at home, do it at home, but not like at a public place.
Yeah, so our friend, they found this diamond ring in an airport.
Yeah, they tried to report it. No one, she waited around. I guess she said she waited around and then nobody came for it. So she's like, well.
Because who knows, maybe that person, they're like in a hurry, they're trying to get for their flight. There's a hurry trying to get
I was saying that. I bet you they got to the destination. They probably realized it once they got to their destination and they were like, oh shit.
Where's my ring?
Oh shit.
And who knows where they get it. I mean, it's hard to remember, I remember I took it off in the bathroom at this airport. Who knows how many airports they connected to?
Yeah. I know I lost my ring on, I lost the ring I don't know if it was at the airport or inside the plane itself.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it was a silicone ring.
Like you just like
it was this exact same one.
Like you fell asleep?
Yeah. Yeah, sleeping on the plane. And it, of course, having the cold air blasting on you.
Right. Air pressure changes when you're up in the plane.
Yeah, so I don't know
when. Do you think your
when.
finger shrunk up too?
Yes.
So you can relate to this lady that lost her ring
and I don't know
Halloween
if,
bag?
Just sliding my hands across things, if it just kind of slid it right off and I didn't even feel it.
Oh, man.
So, I mean, there is silicone rings, so they're not expensive. It's like true. $40 or less. So it wasn't bad. it wasn't like anything I had to like be upset about. Definitely.
Yeah, that's so interesting little stories.
Oh, and then what about? There's a local story about some dumbass kid wearing a Hitler costume to school
in the Halloween parade,
and then marching around in the parade, raising up his hand and saying "Hail Hitler."
Oh my gosh.
Stupid ass, and then the school let him do it. The school was letting this kid do it. So parents were filming it and posting it online, going, "Are you kidding me?"
I know.
Like, look at this stupid kid, and the school's okay with this.
This was up in like Davis County, right? I think.
Yeah, so
just
north of Salt Lake.
20 minutes north of Salt Lake. Oh man.
Yeah, stupid ass kid.
It wasn't even a cool costume either.
No, and he had this big old. The swastika on his sleeve.
Yeah, swastika on his sleeve.
And the teacher was trying to say, "Oh, I thought he was Charlie Chaplin."
Because the mustache.
Yeah, get the hell out of here, you stupid ass! Trying to say, and you're a teacher and you don't understand what a swastika stands for.
I know.
With that mustache.
So Charlie Chaplin, he's known for wearing a black suit, right?
Yeah.
And Hitler's known for wearing what?
It's like a dark green, black.
Yeah, like a khaki, dark green, like military type. That's what this kid's wearing. He's wearing like a khaki color. With a red armband with a
No, it was black. It was black.
The what?
What he was wearing. The kid was wearing.
No, it was.
Either way, he was a stupid kid. Stupid
teacher. So the teacher and the principal
got suspended. But I think
as they should
got reinstated the other day too.
Oh really? Yeah. I haven't followed up on that story, but
still, they're dumb as hell. Yeah.
It's just you're right. It is. Plain, it's either stupidity or ignorance.
Yeah, as a teacher seeing a kid like that, I'd be like, no, you sit your ass down, you dumb kid, and wipe that off your face and take that shit off your sleeve. And I'm calling your parents to find out what the hell's wrong with your parents.
And that's the first thing that comes up. Here's a problem too. Anytime there's something issue with a kid, I always think about what's up with the parents. Because I always tell my daughter, hey, don't act like a fool out there because people are going to relate it to me. So don't be acting like a fool out there.
Oh, I bet those parents are so embarrassed. Either that or they're proud.
Yeah, that's what I'm curious about. Like, what kind of...
They haven't even... I don't think they've even mentioned them at all in the news.
Probably because they haven't made a statement. Now, if they didn't, I'm sure it's because they're embarrassed. And so, I can see that. Well, I don't know.
They probably just said, America.
Stupid, though. Oh, my
stupid.
gosh. On all fronts. I think this was an elementary.
Yeah, it was an elementary.
Grade 2.
Yeah.
Which makes me very worried for this kid now.
What do you mean?
If that's his mentality of what he thinks is cool. So, one of the kids was telling their mom that he was actually antagonizing some of the minority kids.
Oh, yes, I heard about that, yeah. While they were playing on the
playground, he's like kind of antagonizing them and throwing up the Hail Hitler sign at them.
Yes, I heard about that too.
So, you know...
He was like really playing the part.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, where did this come from?
What's making this so cool for you?
Yeah, so I don't get it. You remember, who was it? Was it Prince Harry? I think he did it one time.
Oh, for a Halloween costume?
Yeah, he went to a Halloween party dressed up as Hitler in the whole gear. And he apologized for it, but I guess the royal family was not happy about it.
Yeah, because they got bombed on, didn't they, pretty hard?
Yeah, I guess the Queen was not happy about that.
That's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
I can't believe you would do. I don't know. I mean,
Well, you know, he's a redhead. What do you expect?
Yeah, he doesn't even have a soul. He was probably worried that and told his family, "What? Too soon? Too soon?"
What idiots! What idiots!
Oh, so for Halloween, since my daughter didn't want to go trick or treating, we ended up going to see the Joker. So I caught up with you.
Okay.
So now we finally, I'm caught up. I'm all caught up to what's hip now.
What's hip in the world?
So let's talk about the Joker. And,
okay.
So you said you liked it.
Yes.
I think it was pretty damn good, and especially Todd Phillips. He's the one that directed this. Do you remember who he is?
Yeah, he's the actor too.
Yeah, he is an actor, but how like his first big movie was also a classic hit, Old School.
Oh yeah.
And so he's
Frank
kind of
Tank.
Yeah, so and those were kind of his type of movies he was making.
Okay.
He was making those type of movies with Will Ferrell and stuff, and then Starsky and Hutch, and then he was making those kinds of movies, all comedies.
The Brat Pack.
Yeah. So he's came a long way because this movie was like dark, and it was a masterpiece.
It was good.
And I thought when he's doing his little dance number thing, I was at first thinking, God, how corny could this be? But I'm like, no, this is actually kind of beautiful.
Right.
It was actually
in his mind. Yeah.
Yeah, and
because he likes dancing, he thinks he's a really good dancer.
Yeah, and it was kind of goofy, of course, but just the way the darkness of it. I mean, how dark it was, and like. That's almost like, is this how his mind works? You know what I mean? Like, trying to make something beautiful out of the darkness inside his head. I don't know, but it was pretty nuts. Watching him snap the way he did, holy shit.
Well, I wonder, did he really snap, or is it in his head that he snapped?
So, like, none of this is really happening?
Possibly. Just think of that as a possibility, is what I'm saying.
Oh, because of how he kept doing that in the movie, having these, like, thinking of like things that he wants to do, things that he wishes would happen, like meeting,
like having a girlfriend.
Yes, yeah, and then like winding up in her apartment, and her going, "What are you doing? Get out of here!"
Who are you?
Yeah, and you kind of think, "What are you talking about? I thought you guys had a connection. I thought you guys are doing the nasty."
No,
and that never happened. He's just fantasizing, and then like showing up because he's like mixing reality and.
Yes, correct.
So I get where you're coming from now. I didn't think about that concept.
It makes you want to rethink the whole movie. If the whole movie was made up in his head.
Yes, if that's just him in this loony house, and all this stuff was just all thought of. Mm-hmm. None of that even happened.
Yeah,
because it's very vague now on the whole story. Like is this a background story because you still don't know what the hell's going on with him and his mom, the affair with Thomas Wayne. Did that even happen? So
who's his real father?
Yes, because now you're like, which story is who's telling the truth? Did they like beat her up and drug her and send her to the wacky house because of what happened, or was she just always a nutcase? And did she ever just like did she get a job there and went crazy and they like sent her away because she was getting into their shit?
Right. Yeah.
Because she kept claiming he was the father, and he's like, no, he's adopted. What are you talking about? He punches him in the face. Get out of here, stupid. He's like, you're my dad.
Yeah, it's interesting because, like I mentioned when I talked about it, Joaquin Phoenix in this movie, The Joker, he's in his 40s or something like that, and then Bruce Wayne is adolescent. Yeah, 10. 8, 9, 10.
8 and 10. Yeah.
And so you gotta think he becomes Batman at what, 25, 30?
Yeah, something like that.
And he'll be in his 60s. The Joker, not the most formidable foe.
Yeah, so it makes you wonder if they're gonna go anywhere else with this. If they're gonna continue that storyline at all.
Or I can't remember if it was you that brought it up or someone else that said, or maybe what this Joker starts causes a ripple effect where what we know as Joker comes to life.
Yeah, I was thinking of that, like he sets up a like somebody to look up to for someone else. So someone else kind of sees that and looks up to that whole movement that started with the clown face.
Yeah.
Maybe they take that and then make that a platform, and now you don't know this guy's storyline, and he's kind of the same age as Bruce Wayne, maybe.
Right. So if you watch the trailers, you see, like, if you haven't seen the movie, you see the trailer, you see, a ton of people rioting or protesting, whatever, and they're wearing these clown masks.
But then he really makes a name for himself when he shoots Robert De Niro right in the face.
Or did he?
Yeah, because this didn't happen, but I mean, just based off the movie
because
and the way it ends.
He fantasized already once about being on Robert De Niro's show.
Yeah, and the way he came out and was just very smooth about things, it makes you wonder, was that even a thing, or was he just in the loony bin being crazy?
Yeah, so, it does make you wonder, was this all just in his head, or did some things happen that will cause a ripple effect for the future?
So yeah, I would like to know what happens, but I think I really, really enjoyed that movie.
Yeah, it was good.
And I heard it could be pretty slow at parts, and I didn't think it was so at all. I was really into it the whole time.
I did think there were some little slow parts, but it didn't bother me. It was just part of it. For me, it was fine. It wasn't like a boring, like a yawner anything. It just was like just part of the story.
Right. And also, so it makes you wonder too. So, okay, some of the things he fantasized about, some things that did and didn't happen. So, like maybe when he killed his mom, maybe some of the things that he
Spoiler alert.
Well, we were spoiling everything already. So when he goes and something, kills his mom, and she's, like because of the things that he found out about, what if those didn't even happen? And so, but at the same time, finding out some crazy shit about getting beat up as a kid and
abused, sexually and mentally,
and then finding out that it probably brought back memories, and then he probably thinking that maybe I wouldn't be so messed up in the head if I wasn't getting beat up so much as a kid.
Yeah, he had in the movie he has this maniacal laugh, more of a condition, where he's uncomfortable or he's nervous or something like that, and it makes you wonder if that was like a coping mechanism during abuse from his mom's boyfriend or something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. So
yeah, you can go really deep with. That's what I like too. I guess the way Todd Phillips structured this movie, you can go really deep with it, either on a psychological level or on a social level. There's a lot of ways you can go deep with this movie. Yeah,
you can really talk about a lot of different things when it comes to this, because there's a lot of issues that this is focusing on.
Yeah, it was interesting. It was a good movie. So you did like it then?
Yeah, I really loved it. I thought it was put together really well, and I thought that Todd Phillips has developed a lot since old school.
That's a classic movie. I love it.
Yeah. I think a lot of his movies I'm a fan of, but the way he did this, doesn't seem like a Todd Phillips movie. It's like he's someone else. Like it's a completely different type of put together. But I loved it.
It was good. I liked it. I do wonder how it'll tie into the DC universe, or if it doesn't tie in at all, it will just be its standalone.
So have you been hearing
random
more
thing.
about the new Batman coming out?
I mean, I do know it's Robert Pattinson. Oh,
Yeah, something Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight. So I do know for a fact it's him. That's a fact. I do know there's rumors that they might put a bunch of villains in one movie, or or I've heard that they want to get away from maybe the origin story and go right into it.
So far,
I heard a couple different things.
Catwoman is gonna be Zoe. What the hell's her name?
Zendaya?
No.
Zenny Kravitz.
Kravitz. Yes. Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah.
She'll be in it, and then I heard the Penguin just got announced is going to be played by what is his name?
It was rumored to be Jonah Hill. But
No, that was just like a fan asking about that. Oh my god, I have his face in my head.
I don't know.
Oh my god, I'm trying to.
What else was he in?
SWAT.
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell, that's his name.
As Penguin?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Maybe he starts up. Maybe Penguin. The idea you have of Penguin isn't Penguin.
Yeah, that's why I kind of just was like, okay, all right, I'll accept it.
Yeah, just let's see what happens. Maybe it's the origin.
Could be.
And then they did talk. Oh no, maybe I think he's Two-Face. I think he's playing Two-Face.
Okay.
I think he's playing Two-Face, and shit, he's in it though. But
okay.
I think he's playing Two-Face. Maybe not the Penguin.
I think they have the Riddler too. I don't remember that guy's name. He's not super famous, but you know him from other movies.
So yeah, it sounds like there's gonna be a lot of villains. Poison Ivy. Who else was someone supposed to be? Rihanna.
Oh.
I think they're trying to get Rihanna to be Poison Ivy. I don't know if it's happened yet, but that's what they're talking about.
I think they're trying to get a villain for Firefly as well.
But yeah, so I wonder if they're doing like a bunch of origins of these
might be
villains. Maybe they all kind of happen at once.
As a fan of Batman, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I'll have to see as things start rolling out more and more. Right now, there's just a lot of rumors.
Yeah.
And they're still casting.
So, yeah, I'd like to see how this progresses. I'm going to see what happens with this.
We'll keep our listeners and viewers in the loop.
Yeah, for show.
In the loop. So yeah, anyway, fun topic. I'm curious to see what you guys think about the Joker movie. Well, maybe we'll post something about it and you guys tell us what you thought.
A lot of people I talked to said they loved the shit out of it.
I wouldn't say I loved it, but I liked it.
I haven't heard anything negative. The only thing negative I've heard was that there was some slow parts. But even those, they weren't bad.
Okay.
Very still entertaining.
So, brother, I heard you've been doing a little bit of a taste-off recently.
Yeah, so I've been doing quite a bit of research.
So, Popeyes has announced that, once again, their chicken sandwiches are back, and everyone's going bananas.
Yes.
For the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
So, the first time it came out, I realized I was messing up because I didn't even order the spicy chicken sandwich from Popeyes.
Mm-hmm.
I would just order the regular.
Okay.
It's a game changer when you order the spicy.
Interesting.
It is definitely a game changer because they put the spicy mayo on it.
Okay.
And the flavors on that, I don't know what it is. It is like that mixed with the pickles, and the buns they use are like kind of like a sweeter bun, and they're buttered, and everything goes so much better on that sandwich. So I went and got the spicy chicken from everywhere. So chick-fil-A,
all right.
Popeyes beats it. Popeyes so far beats everything.
Really?
Yes. Popeyes spicy chicken.
I haven't had it yet, so now I really want to go now.
Beats everything.
So you had Chick-fil-A, where else?
Okay, so I did the Burger King, I did Carl's Jr., I did Wendy's, I did Arby's. I even went to Culver's today to try their chicken sandwich. Mickey D's. Where else did I go? I went to a lot of places.
All right, everyone needs to show their appreciation to Dale. He did a sacrifice for you guys.
And even so, when places did not have and a lot of places are bland as shit when it comes to chicken sandwiches. You have to ask them to put mayo on it. Because they won't put shit on it. They'll just give you...
Well, let's tell people. Who is that? Who was
Culver's was one.
Culver's, okay.
Burger King does it for you, but Burger King is like probably one of the worst ones. It was like a giant chicken nugget. It was like a big flat chicken nugget on there, and it was disgusting.
Okay.
And when it came to Wendy's, there wasn't that much flavor to it, and the heat wasn't like a. So the one thing that's different about Popeyes is the spicy isn't like heat on your tongue, hot. It's more like a flavor.
Okay.
And it's delicious. So I think you need to get one after this.
I am. My mouth's watering.
I actually, and it also depends who makes your sandwich, because if you get somebody that doesn't give a shit about their job, you get a sloppy ass sandwich, and things are out of proportion. You get sauce on one side, pickles on another, and shit doesn't match up.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, these sons of bitches need to get a new job if you're gonna act like that. Get out of the damn store if you're gonna act like a jerk.
Get out the kitchen.
Make sure your flavor ratios are on point, you little shit. Get a new job. So, anyways, after, trying some things, I keep going back to Popeyes to try theirs to make sure they're still on top.
Okay.
And they still are. Okay. But yeah, like I said, it depends on who makes your sandwich, because, there's some little shit made mine way out of proportion yesterday. And it depends on what time you get there, too, because if you get there too late, they won't serve you sandwiches. Or...
Because they ran out? What do you mean?
Because they stopped wanting to cook more. Because they're getting ready to close up. They're like, we're closing in like 15 minutes, so we're not going to cook anymore. So we just got chicken tenders left.
Sitting under the heat lamp.
Yeah, and so then you have to make your own sandwich. So you got to say, can you throw some of those pickles on the side for me?
That's funny. So you think Popeyes is better than Chick? Because I think I hold Chick-fil-A to a high regard. Especially because I've been to Atlanta, the home of Chick-fil-A. I got some really good Chick-fil-A.
Here's where it is. If you don't do spicy chicken, if you just do regular chicken, then Chick-fil-A wins that round.
Okay. The non-spicy. Chick-fil-A wins the non-spicy. Okay.
Chick-fil-A wins that. When it comes to the spicy chicken, Popeyes rules all.
Interesting. And I love mine spicy.
And it's not even that hot at Popeyes. It's not even really hot. It's just more of like the spicy is a flavor. There's a little heat in there, but it's not like some of the places the heat is kind of like, it more bothered me than it did make the sandwich any better.
Okay.
And it was just like, great, now I'm going to have heartburn later. Great, thanks. Talking about you, Wendy's.
So have you had Chick-fil-A's like breakfast chicken on a biscuit?
Yeah, that's okay. And sometimes
that's amazing.
Well, so when I don't know, maybe it was when I had it the one time, it was like, it seemed like the biscuit was absorbing a bunch of grease or something. Okay. And so I wasn't liking the texture from it. And I was kind of feeling like I'm like just chewing a lot of grease.
It is dry. I put Chick-fil-A sauce on it.
Yeah.
Pro tip for everyone out there.
Yep, you get the Chick-fil-A sauce. It's a little sweeter.
It's nice.
And so if that's another thing too, is Chick-fil-A, I believe, I think they do put mayo. Or no, they might not put anything. I get the Chick-fil-A sauce and then I put the Chick-fil-A sauce on myself. Yeah. Which changes everything, of course. Good. Yeah. But when it comes to the spicy chicken, I wanted to, just see how it comes like that. And yeah, Popeyes wins.
I might have to go after this, after we're done recording.
Yeah, I can't believe you haven't. I can't believe you haven't done that yet.
Yeah, I just haven't.
So damn good. Okay, so I've been doing, that's been my thing, because I got sick of burgers. I was getting burgers all the damn time, because we're always driving. We're driving all damn day, all day long. Warriors. Yeah, so what we do is hit the drive-thrus. And I'm sick of burgers, so I'm like, hey, spicy chicken sandwiches out. I'm on a mission. I'm gonna see if this is worth all the hoo-ha and the...
And it is, you're saying?
Yeah, it's pretty damn good. Okay. I mean, you shouldn't be killing people over it like some guy did. Some guy just killed somebody for like cutting them in. I think he cut him in line. Way. Yeah, he cut him in line, and they started arguing, and then he pulled out a knife and stabbed him and killed him in the Popeyes. And then I saw some other video someone posted where people are like trying to like sneak into the drive-thru while other people are waiting in line, and so they're like smashing into each other, not letting them in, all for some damn sandwiches. It ain't worth it. I mean, it ain't worth,
it's not worth it.
All the insurance payments and going to jail.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw another video. Was it yesterday or today? Somebody slammed some lady in the parking lot, like picked her up and slammed her.
What?
I guess this old silver-haired lady was calling them all N-words in there. And so I think it was an employee. I think it was an employee that like a bunch of them all went out there, like followed her outside as she was talking her shit. and someone picked her up and just lifted her up in the air and slammed her down. You could hear her slam the ground hard.
But she's old though. Yeah,
Kind of old. I mean, old enough to have.
I don't
white
agree with
hair.
dropping N-bombs when you're mad, but I don't agree with body slamming an old lady either.
Yeah, probably taking it a little too far.
Yeah.
But yeah, what the hell's going on? People going crazy over Popeyes. Yeah, so when I was talking about the other time when I was saying how that one meme talked about like Arby's and Wendy's going, hey, we got chicken sandwiches too, and like, you should shut the hell up and sit the hell down. It's true, they should, because their chicken sandwiches ain't shit compared to these ones.
Interesting. How do you like Popeye's fried chicken?
I think it's pretty good. I actually like Popeye's fried chicken.
Oh,
and actually today I wanted to see something. I didn't know if KFC has a chicken sandwich.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about this, and I wonder if they're trying to jump in on this whole commotion of chicken sandwiches right now.
Well, we've talked about on the podcast before the double chicken sandwich.
Yeah, that was a salty mess. Oh, yeah, one thing also that also puts Popeyes above the rest is the portion of chicken inside the sandwich. It's huge.
Okay,
it's a huge
like
ass.
that.
It's like this. It's like a big fat breast inside that sandwich, where everyone else you get like this really slim patty. So the chicken ratio is hefty, is quite hefty.
Okay.
So Popeyes again is winning on that.
I might be going today.
So I don't know, but want to try KFC? Run through KFC menu. Like, I mean, you can get a sandwich from both. You can, yes, they're right next door, so you can get one from both.
I might.
I'm supposed to be going to dinner tonight with some people. I'll go with you though. I'll go with you. I don't have to eat.
You have a bite?
Yeah,
I'll give you a bite or two.
Yeah, yeah. Especially if you get two sandwiches, because we have to see if there's one at KFC.
Yeah.
And if there is, you're gonna have to. We'll both figure this out.
Okay. All right, we're gonna try that one next.
So another food.
So we are doing the study for you guys. You're welcome.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's expensive.
Expensive hard work. But we did try a new little dish.
Yeah, well, not new. It's pretty
New
fit.
to us, I should say. Sorry, new to us. Probably new to a lot of our listeners and viewers.
But probably not to our parents.
Maybe not.
So there's a.
Let's talk about how you heard about it.
Oh,
we can give them a shout out.
Yeah, so
one of our listeners,
our friend Alana, she made this chili and homemade chili. It's amazing. They put it in the smoker.
I did have some. Thanks, Alana. It was
good. They make it in the smoker, and then they also she made these homemade cinnamon.
Well, talk about that. I love the idea of it because I'm a big fan of chili. I make my own. I got my own special recipe.
So they got this recipe, yeah.
And
so they
I
use
love
the egg.
trying
They're using the
places.
egg smoker.
The egg smoker, the green egg smoker.
Yes.
Okay.
And on that one, so they have the bowl of chili underneath, and there's a whole process of the type of like, there's even I think there's wine in it.
Oh.
There's alcohol cooked into it, and then all the recipes, and then it sits inside the smoker with the meat smoking above it, and then the juices dripping into the pot.
Great idea.
And then when it's done, you take the meat and then you put it all up in there. Anyways, it's amazing. It's amazing chili. It's so damn good. And then she made these homemade cinnamon rolls. Amazing also. So
yes, they were.
She told me about this meal that's pretty popular in the Midwest, and they also called it a lumberjack breakfast, and it was about eating cinnamon rolls with chili.
Yes.
And I'm like, this sounds. I like both. I like both of these things, and I know what flavors can do to each other, and I'm all about it. So. So I made a bowl right away.
Yes.
And I blew my damn mind.
And you had to share it with your brother over here.
Yeah, so I had to tell you all about it. And you came over and
we tried it.
We had some more of it.
So what I did is I tested out. So you told me where she's from, they call it a lumberjack breakfast.
Well, no, just where she's heard about it. Like some of the people say that they call it a lumberjack breakfast because of how much you get out of it will fill you up throughout the day. I mean, you get a bunch of carbs, you get a bunch of protein, you get a bunch of fiber.
Which I can totally see that. But when I think lumberjack breakfast, I'm thinking of like
Denny's
pancake and ham and bacon and sausage and hash browns and scrambled eggs and all that good stuff.
Yep, that's the first thing that pops in my head when I hear lumberjack breakfast.
I don't think of this as a lumberjack breakfast. So me eating it, so you loved it.
Yes. The salty and the sweet and the spice worked out great for me.
Now, me personally, I did not like it mixed together. I was okay with it. So basically, I had a spoonful of chili and cinnamon roll at the same time and ate it. Am I okay with it? Yeah, I'm okay with it. Do I want to eat the whole bowl like that? I do not.
Well, so we did some research
Yeah.
for the episode, and we looked at where this whole thing kind of stems from. And it was a staple in the school lunches in the Midwest, Ohio area.
But not together. We're just like...
It was a bowl of chili for your school lunch, and then a cinnamon roll on the side for dessert.
Right.
So that became
makes sense to me. Yeah,
every kid loved that day. So whenever that day came around, they looked forward to that day. So that was going to be their lunch. And
can't blame them.
So the kids would they would take one at a time, take a bite of the chili, then take a bite out of the cinnamon roll, and then they started taking the cinnamon roll and dipping it in the chili and using it as a scoop to eat it.
Yeah.
And then some people started putting the cinnamon roll in the bowl.
Sorry, I couldn't quite hear you.
You shut the hell up. You shut up. So they would put the cinnamon roll. Did she think I was saying her name when I said that? Probably. They put it in the bowl first, and then put the chili on top of it and eating it that way. So I kind of ate it all the ways.
And so I could see like where lumberjacks would like something like that.
Yeah, because it really did. I ate a bowl of that, and it really filled me up for a long time. I stayed full, and I didn't get hungry again until like hours. It was at least an hour. Just kidding.
Yeah.
It was like 5 or 6 hours until I was like, okay, I'm hungry now.
I can see why people like it. I can get behind it, and I'm not gonna be like grossed out by anybody doing it. I mean, it sounds kind of gross because you made the comparison too. Like you eat cornbread with it. Cause I love cornbread with my chili, but you know the sweetness from cornbread to cinnamon rolls can be quite drastic.
Well, when it comes to the icing on the cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
But you can eat it. Also, there's another way of eating it that they mentioned too, where they said
squeeze the icing right in your mouth.
No, they said you eat the top of the cinnamon roll first, and use the bottom half to eat it with your chili.
Chili, yeah.
So that was another way that they talked about eating
it. It's almost kind of like really doughy type bread.
Yeah.
Chili. Again, I don't hate on it. I'm not. I couldn't do that. Like, I would prefer to eat my chili and then have my cinnamon roll for dessert. I like the traditional way, I guess.
I like having it on the side and kind of being able to
going
do
back and
both.
forth.
Yes, I think I would like to be able to go back and forth. I don't think I would like to put the chili on top of the cinnamon roll and then you're kind of stuck with that flavor the whole time.
Yeah.
And then you screw yourself. You're like, great, now I have one flavor. Now, because when you do the combo, you can have 3 flavors.
Yeah. So do you prefer, with your chili then, cornbread or cinnamon rolls?
Now, after having this?
Yeah.
Great. Depends on the damn cornbread. Because I'm going to say this right now. I would pick cinnamon roll unless it's a damn good cornbread.
You lost your damn mind.
No. I think I've been turned on to something new. So... I like the whole
blasphemy.
I like the cinnamon roll thing. So I've had some really bad cornbread experiences.
You have?
Yeah, I have.
Like super dry, is that what you mean?
It's really dry.
Okay.
And one time, I think it was turned. I think it was bad dough. It was at Golden Corral, and I remember eating the cornbread and going, "This don't smell right."
Ugh.
And then I stopped eating it, but I did have the shits the next day.
It's interesting because you think they have a high turnaround at a buffet place like that.
Yeah, but it also could have been like an old thing of dough.
Oh,
that they didn't do first in, first out. F you guys at Golden Corral that didn't do your FIFO.
Yeah.
So I don't know, maybe that could have been it, but
let's just say, okay, I'll pick a good cornbread that I like. Marie Callender's.
I haven't had it for so long, I can't remember.
I worked there in high school, so I remember it pretty good.
Yeah, and that's all you would bring home was just cornbread, and for yourself, you pig kid. You always bring a big soda and cornbread for yourself, and I'd be like, oh,
it was orange soda.
I'll just be in my room, not doing anything. Oh, you know what I did? I remember what I would do. Besides touching myself. I was working at La Puente, so I'd have a bag of chips and salsa.
Yeah, you would.
F your cornbread. I got chips and salsa.
That's funny. Oh, that's good.
So there's a place that ended up opening up in Nebraska that, what was it called again?
Runza.
Runza. was gonna call it Zuni's. Way off. Runza. They serve chili with a side of cinnamon roll now.
Well, really, you can go anywhere. Just
you can order it.
In
Yeah.
a restaurant.
Oh, I bet you there's places here that'd be really good. What about? Remember, there's that Verge's over here. I wonder.
Yeah.
Who has good? Oh, maybe that should be my next adventure. Go around chili tasting.
I'm so down with that.
Yeah.
Well.
That's the next adventure.
It's gotta be homemade though. You know, that's the secret. It's gotta be a homemade chili. Can't be like out of a can.
Yeah, for sure.
Can't be garbage. I don't want garbage chili.
I gotta think of what.
No, I don't want
have
greasy ass
good
garbage chili from a can. I want homemade, slow cooked.
You know who got really shitty chili that I am not gonna go to is Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, okay.
Their chili tastes like licking salt.
it is salty.
It is the most
right.
saltiest.
You are right.
Chili I've ever had. Like,
I've had it.
Your mouth like puckers up. It's so salty.
Hey, like my chili.
It was. I haven't had it forever. Why don't you make some again?
Why? Because you like it?
Yeah, it was the white chili.
No, I use ground turkey.
Yeah, but didn't you do a white one before?
I did not do a white one. No.
Huh.
Not.
Okay, make some
I
chili.
thought about it.
Make some chili. I want to make. We should go get some chili.
This is the season.
Oh, damn it! No, I'm supposed to go to dinner.
Go order chili from your dinner.
We're going to a Peruvian place. Casa Peru is the place we're going.
There, don't have stuff like that there.
They won't. They'll have. What will they have there? They'll have empanadas, maybe.
Yeah.
What do they have? That guinea pig. If they had it, I would eat it.
I would try it.
I would try it.
I wouldn't order my own because then I'd be stuck with it, but I would definitely.
I'd get some people to chip in on it.
Yeah.
I know people would be down. I hang out with people, some down ass people.
Try some game meat.
Yep.
Yeah, interesting.
So do you have any ghost stories coming up soon?
Do I? I don't know off the top of my head. Possibly. Not off the top of my head. You might.
Yes. Heard about. I'll be probably telling some pretty crazy stuff next week. Some possession type
be
stuff.
ready to listen. It'll be
Yeah.
interesting.
Crazy stuff.
It'll be interesting.
Just kind of heard about it all yesterday. Gonna find out more about it later throughout the week. So pretty cool stuff though, for sure.
All right, looking forward to it. Well, I think that concludes another episode of the Buko Boys. All right, we'll catch you guys next time. The Van On Brothers are out.
Bye, everybody.